What's up, guys? It's JSC back with more Strider. As you can see from my bars, I have the highest health and the highest energy, so I'm very close to the end of the game at this point. Which means that I don't have too long to go now. So I'm gonna continue with my. I knew that was gonna hit me. Like I was climbing as fast as I could, thinking, I'll be fine. I'm gonna make it, and then it hits me. Of course it does. Nice try. Ooh, it actually canceled it out. Nice try. Okay. I have to try my hardest to reveal all of the stages possible, because if I don't, it's going to be harder later on when I actually want to. This isn't quite the part of the game. Owie. Jeez. Stuff that knocks you down is the worst. Can I reflect it from here? Yes, I can. Useful. Cool. Not sure. I think that leads where I'm supposed to go, so let's go back down just to be sure. Whoa! I don't think there's anything down here. There isn't. Cool. I'd definitely say this is like probably one of the biggest parts of the game. I'm not sure if those things actually supposed to respawn, but whatever. But yeah, this is definitely one of the biggest parts of the game. And with tons of different, like, little places to visit. I don't think those... what's his name? Those gravity doors lead to any upgrades or anything, but... whatever. Oh, boss time. Ow. Really? Oopsie. I am not sure why I'm in the drink. Well. Wow, the thing is, I don't remember this boss all that much, but... wow, owie. Let me get some health back. Wow, this constant knockback is the problem. I'm just gonna abuse the eagle, because at this point, I feel like I'm not doing much to him, but just like, you know, waving wildly. I'm probably gonna die. Gotta love when games do this to you. I think one thing I've never been a fan of is when games don't reward progress. And by that I mean when, you know, you go out of your way to get all the upgrades in the game, but then it doesn't matter because the game either scales enemies, scales damage, or makes it so that enemies do a stupid amount of damage to you. And I've never liked that. You know, or RPGs where you get, like, say, really high in a level, or you get tons of health, but they scale the enemies, so it doesn't make a difference. And that's always bothered me. It's like, so what was the point of me leveling up if I'm just gonna fight enemies that can still body me anyway? Ow. Like, you see what I'm saying? It's like, when will I ever feel strong in this game? If the game is constantly challenging, but in the wrong kind of way, where it's like, I put in the effort, but I don't get to reap the rewards because this game's always going to be tough. Like, that just doesn't seem right. Like, I've never been a fan of that, personally. I mean, it always felt cheap to me. Not every game does this, but, like, games where, say, you level up, you get, you know, some items, you get some upgrades, and so on. But then, for some stupid oh, it's Mayo.
He will be too late.
Nah, I won't.
I call upon you, Jerome. All others have failed.
This boss is actually pretty interesting. It's actually one of the toughest bosses.
I will not fail, my lord. Your will guides my hand.
Yeah, but anyway, I mean, it's like, as I was gonna say, it's... Obviously, not all enemies do this. That would be dope. Wait, what? Wait, which part is this? Explosive catapult. Cool. Like, now I can blow people up by dashing through them. But yeah, I was gonna say, not all bosses do this, right? I mean, all games do this, sorry. But games where you clearly don't... Like, you're just constantly feeling weak because for whatever stupid reason, the game decides to scale the enemies or scale the bosses and whatever, and it doesn't feel right. Like, I've always disliked games that do that. Most games, when you have something, like when you have a power, right, it makes it so that when you go back to normal areas, like the areas you were first in, you're going to be stronger, right? You're going to be stronger, you're going to do better than the first time, and that's a great feeling. But when you have a game that goes out of its way to... Oh. Yeah, when you have a game that goes out of its way to perfectly scale everything in the game, that's not fun. Because it means that you're constantly being challenged. But not in the sense that, like, things get harder later on, but things are always difficult. So there's never a point in the game where you feel like you actually have enough skill to get things done. And as I said, like, I am not a fan of games like that. Okay. Thought I timed that right, but apparently not. Wait a minute, what the... That's strange. Oh, I think I know what I have to do. Damn, that is so annoying. Well, I still did anyway. I mean, I don't know, that's just me ranting about how I'm just not a fan of games where the level scales. I've just always found that not fun, personally. Like, I'm the type of person who, when I play a game, I like the feeling of getting stronger. I like the feeling of going back and defeating enemies I previously couldn't. Or, you know, beating an area that was really difficult. Like, it's just a sense of accomplishment. Like, something that gave you trouble before isn't giving you trouble now. I'm not fighting in front of me. You know, oh, right, I guess I have to. Owie. Seriously. Wait until I get my freaking gravity cipher thing, because once I do, like, these enemies will be nothing. Dead. Easy. You see what I mean? Like, something like that was tough towards the beginning of this game, but then because of all my upgrades, I literally just shredded him, and that's a great feeling. That's the feeling of accomplishment that says, you know, you've been playing this game for a while, you've got tons of upgrades, you know, you're better, you can deal with this stuff. Like, that's exciting. I like that feeling. And I think that games that reward that are my favorite kind of games. I'm not saying they're necessarily the best games, but games that reward that kind of dedication, I think, are awesome. And it just slightly annoys me personally when I see a game do the exact opposite of that, and, you know, not reward actual kind of progress. It's frustrating. But as I said, that's me personally, that's my personal gripe, and I don't necessarily think that's something that most people don't like. I think some people prefer that. Some people prefer when a game actually forces them to do more things or get more things and constantly have enemies challenge them. Because, I mean, everyone's different, and everyone plays games differently, so I can appreciate that. I mean, in some cases I appreciate it. For example, a game like, say, Diablo, as in Diablo 3, which is the only one I have, a game like, say, Diablo, where, you know, you, wait, where's the door thing for this? It's probably on the other side. Or not. Strange. Am I missing something? I don't think I am. Strange. Yeah, there's no activation thingy. I'm a little bit confused. Oh, there we go. There we go. But yeah, I mean, a game like, say, Diablo, I was trying to say. I'm getting distracted here. A game like Diablo where you know, when you play your New Game Plus, you get to fight all the same enemies again, except they're harder and they have better skills and all that kind of stuff. That's cool because you completed the game, you have your skills, so now you're dealing with it. That's not necessarily the exact same thing as, say, a game that intentionally makes weaker enemies stronger. Anyway, whatever, I'm rambling again. See ya.